Welcome to Mickey Study Circle channel. In this video, we shall see how to create the cage of the roller bearing component. So basically, the cage is going to house the rolling elements within the spaces that is being provided on its inner diameter. So we'll see how to begin the designing and modeling of this particular component. So we shall just select the new model or the part file and click OK. And we'll begin our design by selecting a top plane. So let us enter to the sketch mode and we shall have the design started off with two concentric circles centered at the origin. Let us assign the diameter of the inner circle to be equal to 27 mm and that of the outer circle to be equal to 31 mm. So this is the first step wherein we have created the two concentric circles centered at the origin. We shall just exit the sketch and add the feature of extrusion. So select mid plane and assign the thickness of the cage to be equal to 14 mm and the cage component is ready. So in this cage component, we need to create the rectangular pockets in order to house the rolling elements, that is the rollers. So for that purpose, we'll be creating the rectangle on the front plane. So select the front plane and enter the sketch mode. And let me select the center rectangle option. So ensure that the center of the rectangle is placed at the origin. Go for the smart dimension. So assign the width of the rectangle to be equal to 7.01 mm and the height or the length of the rectangle to be equal to 10.02 mm. So you can just see that the rectangle is fully constrained. So we shall include the fillets at all the meeting corners, that is at all the two edges. So just select the sketch fillet option. So entities to fillet, just select the corresponding edges. So line 3 is selected. Select this line. So go for sketch fillet option. In the entities to fillet, enter the parameter value as zero point 0.5 and then select this edge and this edge. Similarly this and this, and finally these two edges, and just click OK, and the fillet is created of 0.5 mm radii. So you can just exit the sketch and use the option called as extrude cut and then select through all. Okay, so can just see that the rectangular pocket is created. Now we need to have this rectangular pocket along the inner radii of the cage. So for that, what we can do is we can select the circular pattern and it is asking what is the direction. So let us select this particular direction, that is the face one. So select circular pattern and then equal spacing, and the instance is 9. The direction is select the inner diameter of the cage, click OK. So if there is any errors, you can just go change it in the feature. So let me just delete this feature. So let us repeat the step. Go for circular pattern. So the features in the faces is you can just go select the cutout and then the direction to be equal to the inner radii and the number of instances to be 9. So click OK. So this is how you can just rectify the errors. So you can just see that the cage is now created with the rectangular pockets along its inner radii. So with this we end up the creation of the cage. However, we can go assign the material. So material is brass The reason of selecting brass here is it is softer compared to the AISI 304, and it is going to prevent the wear and tear of the other components in the roller bearing whenever it is put into action. So we can just select the brass material in the copper alloys. So click apply and close. So you can just see that the cage component is created. So in the next video, we shall see how we put up all these elements that is created into a single unit, that is the roller bearing. Thank you all for watching.